Going back now into your history, before we get going into the Free League history, how did you get started in role playing games? Like, what was your kind of like first encounter that you went, this is kind of cool?
Yeah, I mean, I started in the mid 80s, like a lot of other kids, mostly, boys back then. That was the case, but that was like a big wave in the mid 80s. I think we were a couple of years after, America, and there was some people playing D&D like in the late 70s and early 80s, but it didn't really catch on until a Swedish company started early 80s, and they published their first game in 1982, which was Drakar Demoner, which is actually not Dungeons and Dragons, but actually a translation of a early Chaosium game that I think was called Fantasy World or something. It was just a very small booklet, really, and that was translated and published in Swedish under the name Drakar Demoner. That was like the start of the big RPG wave in Sweden, and that sort of a couple of years after that really took off. So my first contact was with their second game called Mutant, and that was released in 1984, and I got it for my 11th birthday in 1985. And I had no idea what an RPG was, and neither did my dad, who bought this game for me. So I was clueless. But I had a 3-year older brother, and he and I together sort of figured it out and started playing, and we brought in like friends and cousins and things, and it sort of just ballooned from there. And that game, Mutant, is actually the one that we did. Our Free League did a version of